Hi everyone, it's Sunday, April 28th, time for another HideNet Week in Review. I'm Vera Dordick. The market in the United States had another down week. Some selections managed to cling to steady prices, but others saw their levels go down anywhere from $1 to several dollars. It was again tough to get a good reading on the market because trading was thin. Sellers are also concerned that volumes on trades are still low and that inventories are indeed starting to pile up. Also, there are some reports of processors and collectors who are no longer going to pick up things like small packers and even some cows. Heavy Texas steers were unchanged as they were able to hang on to the previous week's level of around $26 for seasonal averages. After seeing poor interest last week, branded steers, also known as Colorados, saw more trading this week. In the cow sector, prices again were low as well. U.S. slaughter for the week was high and sales were nowhere near that level. Shipments were particularly poor this week. In our market observations in the report, we take a look at the negatives that affected the market and what they might bode for the future. Turning to Europe, our editor Andrea Guolo says that in general, cows leveled off, but that the bull sector is being weighed down by the market's bearish prospects. With regard to veal skins, the high end continues to thrive under high demand and tight supplies. In his analysis this week, Andrea notes that things have been rather quiet with much of the situation unchanged, mainly due to the Easter holiday and another Italian holiday on the 25th, which created a longer period of vacation for many. Overall, the declines in the U.S. are having ripple effects across other regions. From Brazil, editor Ronald Guiel reports that fresh hide prices remain stable. However, the lowest grades are not being tanned and are being relegated to use for gelatin. As for TR1, despite the market difficulties, it remains stable at 58 to 60 cents per square foot, although there are those who push for much lower prices. In other news from Brazil, the shoe industry organization has issued its overview for 2019 and goes over the results from 2018. In Argentina, Buenos Aires, the city and the region are adding some measures to relieve small and medium-sized footwear enterprises from rising inflation. And in Mexico, we have stories about the country's increase in the export of footwear components to Brazil, and another on how delays at the U.S. border continue to affect cattle and ag shipments. So that's all we have for today. And until next week, good night from HideNet.